Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rach Kwadash, the honor city elect, apostle, bishops, elders, that great, most known, ever well. Shalom to like Hak out there, doing this work in sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory, in season, out of season. Shalom to the elect men, women, sons, and daughters of the nation of Israel, which are the elect men, women, sons, and daughters of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of you scattered through the four corners of the earth. You see everything that's happening on, in America, which is going to be all over the world. But America being the situation that's going on now with these women, now they're screaming that they need a man because things are getting hard for them. Okay. Things are getting hard for them. They can't pay their rent. You got a lot of black women living in their cars, West Indian, Haitian, Latino, Hispanic, Native American women. Okay, they're living in their cars. They're washing up in the Planet Fitness showers. They're looking for jobs. Things are getting rough for them, and now they're screaming that they need a man. They're crashing out in their cars, making YouTube videos and TikTok videos about how they need a man. They wish they had a man because things are getting bad, things are getting bad for them, the jobs are being taken away from them. Okay. The Orange Ranger, which is DJ Trump, which is the president, Donald Trump, he's taking all these things away from them. Okay. These jobs, the benefits that they get in the Section 8, SNAP program, the EBT, so, they can't talk too much shit about, I'm talking about the black woman talking shit about the so-called black man, even the West Indian and Haitian woman, even the Puerto Rican woman, they can't so much but talk so much shit, especially the black woman, Now they're saying that they need a man, Well, this was always set up by Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for a man to have a woman and be under his rulership according to the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. All right. And now they're starting to figure that out because so-called white man is taking all their little goodies away. All right. So most of the brothers know this, but it's coming to pass. Okay. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Yeah. And that's Isaiah 4:1. It's going to be more and more and more prevalent. 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. So a man, an Israelite man, amongst the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, West Indian, Haitians, Latinos, and Native Americans, Hispanics, Seminole Indians, the elect of you, they're going to come running to you. Okay. Whereas, the black woman especially, and you had the Latino woman doing the same thing, right? West Indian, Haitian woman doing the same thing. Native American woman doing the same thing. It was mainly the black woman. She was saying how she don't need a man, and, I can do bad all by myself. I make 6 figures a year. Now she can't afford a rent, So now she's looking for a man. But it's always been the case, The so-called black woman, you wasn't set up on the planet Earth to do it all by yourself. Okay? All right? Okay? And a man, an Israelite man of the 12 tribes of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, West Indian, Haitians, Native Americans, Hispanics, shall be as an hiding place from the wind. Yeah. So you got a hurricane or, coming through, you go and you hide a place to cover you from the wind, taking you with the wind and destroying your ass. And a covert from the tempest as rivers of water in a dry place. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's, you in a dry place and ain't no water, but if you find water, man, that's the most important thing to you. And that's how the men of the Lord are going to be. Okay? You so-called black men, you so-called West Indian Haitian men, okay? You so-called Latino, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian men. The elect of you, you're going to be as rivers of water in a dry place. As a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Yeah, you need that shade from all this shit that's about to take place. Okay? That's about to take place. You see, what the Orange Ranger's doing, President Donald Trump, you see what he's doing? He's taking all your goodies away from you, He's taking all the goodies away from you. And now you're screaming that you need a man. Okay? But that's scriptural. And it's always been that way from the beginning. Okay? So I just wanted to bring that out because you see these scriptures are coming to pass more and more. Let me give it to you, so-called black, West Indian, Haitian, Latino, Native American women. My bad. It's a lock here. All right. Yep. We all know this, but it's about to come to pass, baby. All right. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So these 7 women going to take hold. And 7 just means completion. You can have hundreds of women that's going to come to you. Thousands of women that's going to come to you. Are all of they going to be worthy to be with a man of the Lord? Amongst you so-called Negroes, West Indian, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native American, Seminole Indian men? No, but some of them will. And there's more women on the earth than men. Okay? So we were meant to have more than one woman. And, this time of Jacob's trouble is going to prove that to be so. Whether your woman likes it or not, let's say you have a woman already. Let's say you have a woman already, your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance or your partner, however they want to call themselves being with you, they're going to have to deal with having more than one woman, okay? Because your woman going to come for the men of the Lord, okay? With that, shalom. It's getting bad out here for you black, Latino, Native American women.